Hi everyone, and in today's lesson we're going to look at the most common verb in the English language. It's probably the first one we ever learned, and it may be the last one that we fully understand. Welcome to the interesting world of the verb to be. So before we begin, take a look at the 12 most common verbs spoken in English. What can you say about them? Well, they're all one-syllable words, they're short verbs, that is true. But another thing they have in common is they're all irregular verbs, so they don't follow the normal rules. And the most irregular verb of them all is number one, the verb to be. So unlike regular verbs that hardly change depending on the subject or even the tense, or if they do change, they change in a regular pattern, irregular verbs, especially the verb to be, completely change their form depending on the subject and the tense. So let's learn 10 interesting things about the verb to be. Now I said that the verb to be was probably one of the first verbs we ever learned. Why is that? Well, because we use the verb to be every time we describe a person, such as introducing ourselves. My name is Peter. I am 39 years old.
Oh, come on.
I am from England. I am British. I am an English teacher. Today I am happy. But actually, when we're speaking or when we're writing informally using the verb to be, we like to use the short form. So we don't want to sound like a robot.
I am English. My name is Peter.
We want to sound like a foreigner speaking, and we can say like this. My name's Peter. I'm 39 years old. I'm from England. I'm British. I'm an English teacher. And today, I'm happy. Number 2. Now, of course, we don't only describe people using the verb to be. We use the verb to be for describing things or objects using an adjective. For example, the food is delicious. The weather is hot. Kariyai is beautiful. Number 3, before I go any further, I shouldn't forget to tell you that the base form of the verb, the one that you will find in the dictionary, is be. And we do use the base form sometimes. For example, listen to the following examples. Be quiet. I love to be in the university. It will be hot tomorrow in Bangkok. They might be tired after their exams. Number 4. So I said that the verb to be changes a lot. And when we're talking in the present tense, for example, when we're talking about something that is true, the verb to be changes depending on the subject, depending on the person that we are talking about. For example, I am or I'm. You are or you're. He is, she is, it is. We're going to speak he's, she's, or its. We are or we're, and they are or they're. Number 5 in our interesting facts about the verb to be is that when we use a negative statement, a no statement, we're going to change the form like this. I'm not. You aren't. He isn't. She isn't. It isn't. We aren't. They aren't. So how about when we're using the verb to be with the past tense? Again, the verb form is going to change. Have a look at these examples. I was. You were. He was, she was, or it was. We were, or they were. Of course, we need to know the negative, the no statements as well. So, I wasn't. You weren't. He wasn't. She wasn't. It wasn't. We weren't and they weren't. Interesting fact number 7. We use the verb to be with our WH question words. Look at these examples. What's her name? Where's she going? Who's she going with? Why's she going there? When's she coming back? Interesting fact number 8. We also use the verb to be when we're asking yes-no questions. Remember, yes-no questions are those questions that can only be answered yes or no. Am I a teacher? Yes, you are. Are you Thai? Yes, I am. Is it cold today? No, it isn't. Is it hot today? Yes, it is. Number 9, we also use the verb to be when we're talking about things that are happening right now, at the moment, not finished yet. I'm teaching now. You're studying now. We're working now. They're all examples of using the verb to be with verb ing, something that's happening now. And the final example, number 10, that I would like to share with you today is the form of the verb to be which is known as the past participle. I think you know it already. It's the use of been. Been. We use been to describe something that started in the past and continues up until now. It's not finished yet. For example, she's been busy all day. He's been a student for 2 years. I've been talking for about 10 minutes. That is when we use been to describe something that's not finished yet. But actually, I have finished this lesson for today. So I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you for the next lesson very, very soon. But for today, everyone, Thank you for watching and bye bye.